Like the antagonist in your favorite movie, I'm back. You want to guess what else is coming back to Texas this week? We'll talk about it in this Hump Day edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. I know, it's been a few months, but alas, I'm back. Hello, I'm David Reimer with the Texas Storm Chasers, affectionately known as Baldy in Chief. I'll let you guess why. You know what? It's been a long summer. Probably the worst summer we've had since 1980. Some spots had it worse than 1980. So I'm sorry we all had to go through that, but you know what? It's fall, it's October, Halloween's coming up, and guess what? It's starting off cool this morning. So we take a look at the surface temperatures across Texas at the recording time of 5:30 a.m. It's actually pretty chilly across the state, considering it was in the 90s and hundreds last week for parts of the state. Temperatures are actually below freezing in places like Atlanta and northeast Texas. We're down to 29 degrees at 5 a.m. Texarkana over to Paris in the lower to mid 30s. Across the rest of the state, ranging across the 40s up into the 50s. Laredo popping in at 59 degrees as our warm spot at 5:30 a.m. With sunrise occurring in about not really about 2 hours from now. We'll probably see temperatures still drop a few more degrees. So by the time you watch this, low temperatures will probably end up being below freezing across portions of northeast Texas. But hey, you know what? It sure beats the triple-digit heat we had to experience all summer and the high humidity. Am I right? Well, if it makes you feel better, warm weather fans, the warm weather is in fact returning relatively quickly across Texas over the next few days as we start getting those southerly winds to return. We'll see temperatures spike way back up into the 70s and even 80s, even some 90s as we approach Friday and head into Saturday and Sunday. So those cool temperatures we're enjoying this morning, yeah, they're going to be gone after today. Will still be cool to start off your Thursday morning across Texas. Definitely a few degrees warmer than today. See, this is why I don't do recorded stuff usually. I end up doing this and have to start over. But I'm not starting over this morning because, well, I'm Baldy in Chief. Just add it to the persona. So temperatures again will be back up into the 90s as we head into Saturday across the state. Some folks are probably going to be nearing record high temperatures again, along with an uptick in the threat for wildfires. You know what? We're in a drought. We didn't get much rain over the summer, obviously. We had a week of rain, and then we had hardly any rain for most of September and even the first half of October, minus a couple of days. So yeah, wildfire danger is increasing across the state again. And it's probably not going to get much better as we head into the winter months, as we start seeing freezing temperatures. Fuels that aren't already dormant are going to go dormant for the winter, and this is not going to be a good winter for the wildfire department across Texas, that is for sure. So, yeah, warm weather fans, good news. If you want to go swimming by this weekend, it's going to be plenty hot enough for it. Now, we are expecting to stay dry through Saturday, probably most of Sunday as well, but guess what? We've got a weather pattern change coming up as we head into next week. Here's the upper pattern this morning. Big trough over the east ridge of the northwest United States, but see how the jet stream starts to switch patterns here. Let me go ahead and restart this for you. Watch it again. See, this morning, northwest winds aloft, pushing that cold air down from the Canadian prairies. Head into the weekend next week, we pretty much flip the pattern. That ridge that was over the northwestern provinces of Canada, we move that back into the east. Big dip in the jet stream coming on down, and you know what that means? Well, you probably don't, but some of you might if you're weather weenies. We're going to be entering a more active pattern for our neck of the woods as we head into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. There's a lot of uncertainties at this point. There's still plenty of solutions up in the air, and I'm not going to try and be specific about anything at this point besides the fact it's going to get pretty windy on Sunday and Monday. I think that's all but guaranteed at this point. It's going to get really windy. So those outdoor Halloween decorations you might have, those fall decorations, you're going to want to make sure those inflatables are not going to go flying into your neighbor's yard, because it's going to be pretty windy by Sunday and especially Monday across the state of Texas. As we head into Monday, it looks like we're going to see an uptick in precipitation chances across the eastern half of Texas at least, maybe starting Sunday night. And then we're going to see the dry line come into play on Monday. West of that dry line, which let's just pretend is going to bisect the state, roughly eastern half of Texas, western half of Texas. Western half of Texas, very low humidity. Southwest winds could be strong. southwest winds at that. We're talking over 40, maybe even 50 miles an hour, some blowing dust. High fire danger for sure. East of the dry line, threat for showers and thunderstorms. Maybe a few strong to severe storms, but we're still too far out to really pin down those details we need to know in terms of forecasting a specific severe weather threat. But yeah, I mean, this is the kind of weather pattern that could produce some severe weather in addition to much needed rainfall. But you know what? We're just going to have to wait and see. But hey, you know what? Someone's gonna, in the state of Texas probably going to get rain on Monday. So that's the good news. We need the rain. We don't need the severe storms. We don't need the wildfires. But I mean, it's fall and winter. This is the kind of weather pattern we're going to start getting into after a relatively hot, dry, quiet summer in terms of having to deal with weather mischief. So we'll keep an eye on things, but hey, you know what? For the rest of the work week, most of the weekend, it's going to be warm, dry, winds starting to kick up on Sunday and Monday, and then we'll have to keep an eye on thunderstorm chances coming up on Monday, especially across the eastern half of Texas. So, you know, we'll keep an eye on it. I mean, we're weather weenies. That's what we do. So thanks for joining us this morning. You can read the latest Texas weather roundup in the written form over on the Texas Storm Chasers weather blog. Just type in texasstormchasers.com. It's our name at .com at the end. You're good to go. You'll see that article. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we're going to start doing these videos on a daily basis, at least crank them out a few times a week. So let us know what you think. We're going to change the format up a bit as we continue to evolve. So hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully we're able to bring some levity, humor, and probably some sarcasm into your day in terms of weather mischief here in the state of Texas. So y'all have a great hump day. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, the cool start to the day, the lower humidity for sure after the humid summer. Y'all have a great afternoon, great day. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.